What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to talk about how you fellas could be more seductive in the workplace. Yes, seductive, but hear me out. Seduction is not about sex, not in this instance. It's about other people's energy being attracted to your energy, which is important in business, professional work environments. Whether you're talking about your peers, your subordinates, or your superiors, and especially your clients, customers, you want to have the right energy in the work environment so that other people will be attracted to your energy. Today we have 6 fragrances that are tried and true for me in the work environment, in several different work environments, from corporate America to a chemical plant. We have everything here that I got you guys covered today. So check it out. We got 6 to get into, so let's get right into it. So coming in at the number 6 spot from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, we have F. Black Pour Homme. Now, Salvatore Ferragamo is an apple, lavender, and tonka bean spicy fragrance that's layered on an oriental base. This fragrance is beautiful. It's at the number 6 spot because it lacks the performance that'll last you through the whole 8-hour day. You'd have to take a decant or take a small little bottle like I have with you when you actually go to the office. Salvatore Ferragamo is a great starter fragrance for my fellas out there that's just getting into collecting, or you just have 1 or 2 fragrances that you're gonna wear. This is a great office fragrance because it doesn't project very far. I'm getting maybe a foot of projection for the first maybe 45-30 minutes. And then it has a beautiful sillage for the next maybe 3 hours. So if you need this to last 8 to 12 hours, you're gonna have to bring it with you, reapply it. Just don't go heavy on the trigger. It's kind of forgiving, but you want to spray maximum about 6 or 7 sprays on this one and you're good. You're just gonna have that beautiful scent bubble around you, which everybody will appreciate. Who's wearing this fragrance? This is the man in the suit. Salvatore Ferragamo F. Black Pour Homme can go from a suit, 2-piece, 3-piece, all the way up to a tuxedo. This guy means business. He's closing deals. He's getting things done. It's very, very serious. To me, you're not gonna wear this when it's Casual Friday. Check it out. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have from the house of Lacoste, we have Lacoste L'Homme. Now, Lacoste L'Homme is a fruity, citrusy, lively fragrance. This fragrance has a beautiful note of rhubarb up top, but it has a woody base to it and it's very aromatic. So this fragrance here is not a blind buy. This is something that you want to try out before you get it. But fellas, trust me when I tell you, this is a great office fragrance because it's mellow, it's smooth, it's woody, it's very masculine, and it's very, very appealing to the opposite sex. If that's your preference, women love this. Okay, guys love it too because it has that masculine, attractive scent. You know, guys will come up to you and say, "Hey, you smell great. What is that you're wearing?" Because they want to smell like you. You want to be the guy that other guys want to be like, and you want to be the guy that women want to be with. All right, this is that fragrance. Now you have to be careful. It does have a rhubarb note. Rhubarb is not for everybody. This is a fragrance, like I said, that you want to try out, and you have to wear it or it will wear you. You have to be confident wearing this fragrance. You have to know what you're doing. You have to come in and at least act as if you don't. So check out Lacoste L'Homme. Trust me, get it in your collection, guys. It is a great fragrance to let you stand out, but still won't be too loud. On my skin, the performance, I'm getting maybe about 4 to 5 hours on it with a sillage of about 2 feet behind me for probably the first 2 hours, and the projection is less than a foot, even for the first hour. You know, it opens up as lively as sprightly, but people only come when they come close to you. That's the only time they smell it. Check it out, it's worth your time. Coming in at the number 3 fragrance from the house of Burberry, we have Burberry Brit. Now, Burberry Brit is actually my favorite as far as scents go on this list, even though it's coming in at the number 4 spot. It just lacks performance big time. You have to overspray Burberry Brit, but I'm telling you, you get probably 8 to 10 sprays of this thing and it still will only last you about 4 to 5 hours. I'm getting barely any projection for the first hour. It's definitely less than a foot. It's basically a scent bubble. This is like a spicy, more expensive lotion, but it has a beautiful woody dry down. Burberry does these type of office fragrances very, very well. Spicy, woody, aromatic. Burberry Brit is beautiful for the office. This is actually a pretty safe blind buy. It's not expensive and it's definitely worth your time. You will find a spot for this in your fragrance collection. Check it out, Burberry Brit. And coming in at the number 3 spot from the house of Prada, we have Prada Amber Pour Homme. Now, I've talked about Prada Amber Pour Homme before in previous videos about standing out on a date. This is also a very, very good office scent. It is woody. It has a little spice to it, but that amber, oh man. Listen, amber is one of my favorite notes in a fragrance, especially around fall and wintertime. But it is so warm, and it is so seductive, and it is so alpha male at the same time. Once again, this, some people may think, leans a little unisex. I can kind of see that because of the amber, but fellas, this is the pretty boy. This is the guy that knows how to dress. This is the guy that people know that's always going to smell good. Trust me, Prada Amber Pour Homme is where you want to be. If you even throw on a little bit of rags and you're looking a little bit good, Amber Pour Homme is going to take you to that next level. Try it. I blind bought this off of a Kevin Samuels suggestion, and I'm telling you, all of his suggestions have been spot on. But this one is definitely the best blind buy that I've ever had. From the house of Prada, Prada Amber Pour Homme. Check it out. And coming in at the number 2 spot, from the house of Mercedes-Benz, we have Mercedes-Benz Intense. Now, Mercedes-Benz Intense is one of those fragrances to where it's spicy. It's low. Most people don't wear it. It's low key, and that's why I love it, and that's why I'm giving it to you guys as an office space secret formula. It is definitely a secret weapon. Try it. Mercedes-Benz Intense. It is spicy, woody, and it has a bed of Oriental under it. That the undertones of woodiness and spicy here are very seductive. It is very, very masculine, and it actually has a greater sillage than the other ones. Greater sillage, and it projects like a monster. On my skin, I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours on this thing, which is perfect for a normal work day, but also I'm getting a sillage. When the wind hits this, the sillage is about 2 to 3 feet, and it's for about 4 or 5 hours. I'm serious. It projects on my skin for about an hour, a little bit less than a foot, but beautiful fragrance, highly underrated, very, very cost effective, and for what you get, one of the best on the list. Coming in at number 2, check out Mercedes-Benz Intense. Coming in at the number 1 spot. But before we get to number 1, please hit that like button. Help me out, help me get into the algorithm. Small YouTube channel, I'm trying to grow, almost at 50 subscribers, which is my goal for the end of October, for November 1st. Small channel, but I'm trying to grow it. We're doing things in Houston. We're doing fragrances. We're doing date spots. We're doing everything that goes into dating and things like that. Help my fellas out. Help the ladies out too. So if you would, please, everybody hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button also if you haven't already. I'd love to have you on the team. So coming in at the number 1 spot, from the house of Giorgio Armani, we have Acqua di Gio Profumo. Once again, y'all know how I love Profumo. Profumo is my stuff, okay? Profumo is the best, in my opinion, the best fragrance, designer fragrance that I've ever smelled. Now, I've smelled a lot of designer fragrances since 1992, and this is my best. When I smelled this, I had to have it. I wasn't gonna leave without it. So this fragrance here is a spicy patchouli and incense, and it is perfect for any situation, for any reason, and absolutely any season. It's a fall go-to for me. I kind of tone it down during winter, but from right now until late fall, banger. It's fresh, it's spicy. You gotta go easy on the trigger though. With it being the number 1 spot as far as office fragrances go, you want to be, because this thing can definitely choke out a room if you go too heavy on it. Very well made, very well blended. So if you do 6, 7, 8 sprays, I'm just warning you, this can fill up a room. Your sillage can be the length of a football field if you're not careful. Hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. And I'm telling you, you're going to be the best smelling guy in the room with Acqua di Gio Profumo. I've gotten a lot of people onto this. A lot of guys that weren't into fragrances at all love it. This is their only fragrance. Trust me, it's that good. Very fresh, very usable, very alpha, very male. You're gonna love it. So I do have an honorable mention here, and the reason why this one did not make the list is because the bottle is RIP-ing right now, but I still do have the box. Yes, I kept the box. So what? Fight me. I love the box. Right? I love these boxes in particular. Prada L'Homme. one of the best office fragrances that you can have. And because this is one of the fragrances that when people even are sensitive to fragrances, you could wear Prada, almost any Prada, but Prada L'Homme in particular is very soapy, very clean, very fresh, very sprightly. I'm telling you, Prada L'Homme is one of the best fragrances you can have for an office environment or just a mellow environment when you don't want to smell extremely fragrant. It's woody, has a little bit of spice to it, but more overall, it has that iris note. Iris being one of the most expensive ingredients to put into a fragrance, Prada does it very well. And I'm not that big on iris, but honorable mention goes to Prada L'Homme. I appreciate it. I will be getting another bottle for springtime. I won't be getting another bottle this year because I have other things that I want to get into, but next spring 2023, I will be getting back onto my Prada L'Homme, and the box is going in the trash. So that's it, y'all. And please, if you would, check out this video right here if you haven't already about other 5 fragrances that I suggest on a dinner date. If you haven't already seen it, if not, take a look at my other videos too that I have on my channel. Appreciate the support.